Hello and welcome to Blank Plate, a podcast for Swifties with an appetite.
I'm Sara, and I used to be a little kid with glasses and a twin-size bed.
I'm Laura, and I'm a mess, but I'm the mess that you wanted.
And we've got a blank plate, baby, and we'll write your name.
We're recording this at the morning. It feels so weird.
I know. It's a Sunday morning. Very unusual time for us.
I know. If you're watching us on YouTube, like, this is my natural hair texture. So there you go.
It looks nice.
Got little bags under my eyes because, you know,
too.
caffeine and me can't really jive right now. So
Yeah. Just a little housekeeping up top. I wanted to remind our listeners, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel,
yes,
please do that because we need 1,000 subscribers there in order to monetize our videos. And right now we're at like 760.
yeah.
So even if you plan to never watch our YouTube channel, it's a very easy way to support us right now. Just pop over there, hit subscribe. But that's also where we're putting all of our Showgirl reaction videos in full. So you probably want to check it out anyway. And you can also set up alerts so that you get like a push notification anytime we post a video too. So
yeah.
but yeah, that's just like a really easy, free way for you to support us. And we would appreciate the extra followers over there.
Yeah, we've sort of been hanging out at 700 for a minute. So like, we're like, come on, we're so close. Let's monetize. Like, yeah. So it would help us out a lot, even if you're not, you know, another way to support us is obviously to follow us on Patreon, which we do once a month on the 13th, extra episodes. And that's where we dig into all of the discography, not just the new releases. So if you were like, I really want them to talk about Evermore, or what about this song? Like, go to Patreon. But if you're like, hey, I can't financially support on Patreon, obviously YouTube is free. All you got to do is give us a follow. So appreciate you.
Yes, please. So anyway, what is on our plates right now?
Well, let's start with yours because you definitely got your stuff together. I do not.
I'm trying, but yeah. So even though Thanksgiving has not happened yet, I feel like I'm in full Christmas mode. Like something happened this year where it was like last week, it got very cold and blustery here. And I was like, it's time for the Christmas music.
Yeah.
I usually wait until like after Thanksgiving dinner, but I don't know. There's something going on this year that I was just ready early. And so I have been bumping that Christmas music. I'm trying to figure out Christmas gifts for people because I really like to be able to order everything like the weekend of Black Friday and just get it like taken care of.
Yeah, that's the best feeling.
And I'm like counting down the days until I can put up my Christmas tree, which that I wait for right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But I do also occasionally keep it up until April. So
we can leave the Christmas lights up till January. And Sarah's like, till April. But yeah.
I kind of keep it up until we change the clocks again because that feels like spring actually starts.
But
I love it to just add that like winter ambiance to the house in the cold, dark winter months.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I want to keep it up for like at least January and February, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
And it's fake. So it's not like it's going to like, you know, dry up and be a fire hazard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Luke and I do a real tree, and I feel like that it smells good. It's like the right vibe. I love having a real tree, but like it does make the amount of time we have a Christmas tree way shorter. So normally by like January like 7th, it's like on its way out. Because we buy our Christmas tree on Black Friday. It's like Thanksgiving's done. The next day we're going down to pick up our tree because I can't wait anymore. But yeah. I'm so jealous of people who have their act together to get their Christmas stuff going right now because I feel behind in all aspects of like everything right now. I have the nastiest virus for like a full week pretty much where I was down for the count. Like I wasn't like throwing up or had a fever, thank goodness. Like especially with like pregnancy, you can't take anything. So you just have to be miserable.
Yeah.
And I had the nastiest cough. I had no voice. And that basically made any sort of like productivity, holiday preparation, like down the tank. Couldn't do anything. It was bad. So yeah, I'm very jealous of people who have their holiday stuff together. I was just at a Friendsgiving yesterday and they had their house totally decorated. And I was like, oh, I don't have anything right now.
Yeah.
Our like garden isn't even winterized. Like if anyone has a like landscaping situation, a backyard, like I don't know how people do this because it's so much work. I don't want to do it.
What do you mean like winterized? Do you have to put like tarps down or something?
No, just like dead things need to get trimmed back.
Oh.
Like we have mums and mums are like so pretty in the fall, but they dry out, they go brown and then they just like wilt. So you got to trim them. We have like some of the stuff from the summer just needs to get like clipped back. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Like it's pretty. It's nice to have a garden. I'm not complaining, but it is like a lot of work. Anyway, I feel behind in all aspects. But yeah, the virus did not help at all. And I hope to God that means I'm only going to get sick now and not during the holidays because always around the holidays, my body just like shuts down. I either get COVID or, it's just the time of year. So I hope that it means I'm in the clear this year, but who knows?
Hope so. Yeah. Well, and we're also behind on recording this episode because we tried the other night.
Yeah.
And I had like no internet.
Like none.
And that's been going on for a while with my computer up here in my office where the internet has been like spotty. It'll just crap out for a while. It's been terrible for us recording. And so I was like, something's wrong. And then I finally called the internet people yesterday and turns out I just had to connect to my 5G network. And it made a crazy
world of difference. Yeah.
I now have like high speed internet and that was all I had to do.
Sarah and I were reminiscing. We're like, I don't understand anything about how the internet works. Like, what's Bluetooth?
Right.
Like, how does that work? Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't blame you for not knowing about a 5G network. I probably have a 5G network. I have no idea.
Right.
So
yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
So, but we fixed it and I feel very accomplished.
Yeah, you should.
I got that figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I know.
Yeah.
You learn new things every day.
Yeah. 5G, it's a thing.
Yeah.
So, and on your end, you're like, I don't see any difference. But for us editing, it's going to be hopefully a lot easier because
oh my God. Yeah.
We've had so many times where like, Sarah's like internet crashed out, she disappears, or like my I don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes my camera turns off anyway, but for us, it's going to be easier, hopefully. So
yeah, hopefully. Yeah. All right. So let's get into Taylor updates. We're starting with a couple little fun things here. So one thing that people have started doing is figuring out what their Eras Tour mashup song would be with mashing up a Tortured Poet song and a song from Showgirl based on their birthdays, because Showgirl has 12 tracks, which corresponds to the 12 months, and Tortured Poets has 31 tracks, which corresponds to any day of the month.
Yeah.
So you take your birthday. So your birth month would be whatever track from Showgirl, and then your birth date would be the track from Tortured Poets, and you put them together. And that's like what would be your Eras Tour mashup song. So, for example, like mine's pretty intense. Okay,
yours is pretty intense. That's crazy.
Yeah, my birthday is 6/21, so it's Ruin the Friendship mashed up with How Did It End. That's crazy.
Yikes.
Yeah. And Laura, what is yours?
Okay, I just have to say, if she did yours,
we
would all just be like on the floor. That is travesty. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Like it's heart-wrenching. It's terrible. Mine is father figure, because I was born in April, so 4. And I was born on the 13th, like Taylor. I can do it with a broken heart. So it's giving capitalism. It's giving Capricorn. Capricorn rising. Yeah. So
yeah. And then so Taylor's mashup based on her birthday is like so on brand for her because it is the Life of a Showgirl mashed up with I Can Do It with a Broken Heart.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Perfect for her.
Yeah. So let us know, like in the comments or whatever, what is your birthday mashup song?
Yeah.
I think that's really fun.
Yeah.
So
let us know. Could yours be worse than Sarah's?
right. I know.
I'm sure there's worse combinations, but
yeah, probably.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then,
yeah, tell us about the next thing.
Okay. So the other thing we wanted to do is that now that we have 12 Taylor albums, we want to assign one to each month of the year. Like basically, which month does each album vibe with the best?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And I have to say, like, this is hard. This is very tricky.
It is
because
hard.
in my mind, there's certain albums that are October or like are June or like whatever. And now there's multiples that I think could fit in multiple months. And it would be so much easier just to be like spring albums, fall albums, whatever. But we're going month by month. We do have some similarities.
Yeah. So you and I each like separately did our own lists, like without consulting each other. And it is really interesting because 6 of the 12 we have this
deadlocked. Yeah.
Which I think shows like how much like we as a fandom and just the way Taylor writes these albums, how we all associate certain ones with certain months, even if they didn't come out in that month, you know, because it doesn't always like correlate to when they came out.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes it does.
Like, it's so funny because sometimes I'll hear sometimes I'll hear 1989 vault tracks and I immediately am like back in October. But 1989 as a whole is not an October album. So it's like, yeah.
Agreed.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So I guess let's do the ones that we have in common first. So we both said that January is Reputation.
Yeah. For me, it's like, obviously we have the song New Year's Day. So that's like an automatic January. But also, to me, the Reputation album does kind of feel wintry.
It's also just like new bitch, new me, like vibe, which is like very January coded. Like
also the like black and white feels like winter, feels like snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt. Reputation's January.
Right.
We also have February as Tortured Poets.
Yeah.
All my Mondays are an endless, you know what I mean? Like it's an endless February vibe. It's the gray here in Pennsylvania. It's like, that's the weather. That's February's just how like, bleak, like
February is one of the worst months of the year.
It's harsh.
Yeah. But that was tough for me because like in my mind, Tortured Poets, like the themes of it feel like Halloween.
Yeah.
But we'll get to October later. But I had a different album that I was like, this can only be October.
Right.
And yeah, like the dreariness of February goes well with Tortured Poets.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we also have April as Fearless, kind of like fresh spring energy.
Yeah, I think it's also because Fearless, Taylor's version, came out in April. So I was like, that's probably the most I've ever listened to that album, just like on a loop in my life.
Yeah, to me, April's very like fresh, youthful, like spring blooms.
Spring's
and
coming
like
out, weather's turning nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Like rainstorms.
Yeah.
Because she mentions rain a lot.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. June is 1989 for both of us.
Yeah, that feels like kind of like the beginning of summer.
Yep.
Things are getting, it's like summer break. You're partying with your gal pals.
Yep.
Dancing. Yeah.
Seagulls.
True. Seagulls. Yeah.
Obviously, August is Folklore. There's no other answer for that.
Yeah.
And then September we both put as Debut, which I struggled with Debut. I didn't know where to put it. But I feel like September for me with Debut was just like beginning of school, and I think of like young Taylor and
high school.
Yeah,
high school Taylor.
All the high school storylines we get in Debut. So yeah.
Also because it like leans country more. That feels more like a September vibe to me as well for some reason. Yeah, and like making this list, it was like certain ones you're like, oh, this is definitely this month. So you like slot them in, and then you have to look at like what's left.
Yeah.
And for me, especially the summer months were like May, June, July was a little bit like interchangeable. But some of them are so easy. I was like, oh, this goes here. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know.
These were the easier ones. Then we get to the ones where I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I said March is Lover.
Yeah. What's your rationale there?
Okay. So like Lover is like, well, first of all, like the pink skies, all that stuff, like that's like what the branding of Lover is. But then like Lover is actually pretty anxiety inducing. And like there's a lot of like under the wraps, like concerns and anxieties going on. And for me, my most anxiety ridden month is March. So
Oh, okay.
I normally always have a musical or play that's going on. I mean, this year I have a baby potentially coming. So like the anxiety inducing vibe is March for me.
Okay.
Also like I thought about putting Lover in April, but like Fearless was more April. So, and I don't know, like it's not, I don't know. I struggle with Lover. I didn't know where to put it. So that's my answer, but.
Okay. For March, I did Speak Now, because I always think of March as that like a blustery, also kind of gray month. Like it's a little bit like fiery. It's got that like Aries energy. And that's how I think of Speak Now. Because it's like a very angsty album. She wrote it by herself. She was young. I mean, we've got Dear John on that album.
True. Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
But also, I don't remember exactly when, but it could have been March that I like back when I became a Swiftie with the Red album. And then I went and I added like Fearless and Speak Now to my iTunes library. I might have spent a lot of time listening to Speak Now in March.
Yeah.
Of like
your association with that album is March. Yeah.
Yeah. So that might be part of it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I put May as Midnights, which again, didn't know where to put it.
This is so weird to me.
Midnights is like, I do associate Midnights with October, but Red is October for me. So like Red took that slot. For me, like Red is like, just like the look of All Too Well 10-minute version, that music video is October, Pennsylvania. Like the leaves are changing. Even when, you know, Taylor's version came out, like the Starbucks were playing, like, you know, her album. Right. She had like her Taylor latte. Like Red and October for me are like kiss perfection. So then where was I supposed to put Midnights? I put it in May. And part of me thinks I did that because of Midnight Rain, because of, I don't know, May is like April showers bring May flowers. But a lot of times here in Pennsylvania, like May can feel like an extension of just like a long winter. It's just like, where is summer? You're waiting for it. Also just, I don't know, again, didn't know where to put it. So,
okay.
What did you say for May?
I said Showgirl for May. Okay. Because to me, Showgirl is more of a summer album, but it feels kind of like the bridge between spring and summer, which is May. So it's like right when things, like at the end of May, we start getting those warm days, the Memorial Day. Like you feel that like warmth of the sun on your skin for like the first time. So yeah, I felt like Showgirl kind of fit that vibe. Like it's not like midsummer, it's like early summer.
Yeah, I put Showgirl as July because of the summer vibes that it's definitely not okay. Showgirl was released in, you know, this fall. It's not a fall album. It's definitely a summer album for me. Like when I think of Opalite and Wood and Wishlist, like it's very summery. So for me, Dead of July makes sense for Showgirl. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like fireworks and like happy vibes. Yeah. Like July is like the best month of enjoying the summerness of it all, especially as a teacher. Like it's like the Saturday of the weekend of summer. Like and August feels like the Sunday before you have to start school again. So yeah.
For July, I put Lover.
I get that.
I mean, it did come out in July. So I like listened to it a ton in July of that year. But we've got Cruel Summer.
Yeah.
On Lover. And July is like peak summer. So that's where I put Lover.
Yeah. I already explained October is Red for me.
And October for me is Midnights, because to me, there's no more October album of hers than Midnights. So it had to go there.
I also associate midnights with October, so I get it.
Yeah.
November, I was shocked we disagreed on Evermore. November is Evermore for me. Like this sort of like overcast weather before the holidays is so Evermore coded.
Mhm.
The well, our next Patreon is going to be Tis the Damn Season. So
Mhm.
like Tis the Damn Season is for me the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So
Okay. Yeah.
like there's no other like bleak sort of dreary time.
Mhm.
To me, December is too like happy. Like I associate December with Christmas
Okay.
and like the holiday, like hustle and that sort of stuff.
Mhm.
So Evermore leans more November, and it's definitely a winter album, but I lean more like the winter vibe of November for Evermore.
Mhm. Yeah, for me November is red because obviously it's a fall
Right.
month. And for me it's not October because that's midnights, and it's definitely not December. So red is November. But yeah, then for me for December I put Evermore because in my mind Evermore is a Christmas album.
It is for sure. But for me,
It
it's
is
like the Christmas album that you listen to before Christmas. Do you know what I mean? It's like
not
part
for
of your
me.
listening. It's like, yeah.
I mean, November is the beginning of Evermore season, but true Evermore season for me is December. Even Tis the Damn Season to me more encompasses like this season between Thanksgiving and like New Year's. It's like the full holiday season, which is mostly December.
Mm-hmm.
And even like now, like when I play my Christmas vinyls, I play my Christmas vinyls and I shuffle in my Evermore vinyl. It's what I did last year, and it's what I'm feeling myself doing again this year. And I guess it probably makes a lot of sense because if we think about it, Evermore came out on what, like
Mhm.
December 11th or 12th
Yeah.
of 2020. And I am a hardcore Christmas music listener. Like it's almost the only thing I listen to between Thanksgiving and Christmas Day. And so, but obviously when Evermore came out, I was listening to that a ton.
Yeah.
But I would have been listening to it mixed in with Christmas music.
Got it. Yeah.
So I think for me, it's always been like a part of it. Plus we have the vibes and some of the Christmassy content of Evermore.
Mhm.
It's like depressed Christmas content, but still it's there.
Yeah.
So yeah, like December being Evermore for me was like a no-brainer.
Mhm. And then my December, I said, is Speak Now, because back to December, it also feels like a little harsh. It's like, you said Aries energy. I totally get that. It has a lot of like, I don't know. It just has that sort of like youthful, like honestly, Christmas is a weird time. In my like high school years, I kind of hated Christmas break. I hated like being at home and like not being with my friends and sitting alone with myself as an Aries who wanted to be busy all the time. So Speak Now is very much that vibe to me. I'm not saying like Christmas vibes. I'm just saying like December as like a weird time that sometimes you slow down and like you don't know what day of the week it is, but
yeah,
I don't know. And yeah, to me, like Evermore was more November. So that's where that ended up. So
yeah. Interesting.
yeah.
Everyone's got their own list.
Yeah. It would be much easier to do this just in seasons. Like we would probably completely agree in seasons. It's just like where in the months it lines up that's a little tricky, but
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, listeners, please let us know your list. Do you completely disagree with us?
Yeah. Where are we wrong?
Team Sara, Team Laura.
Yeah. Where does Evermore line up? Tell us.
Yeah.
November, December.
Yeah.
A big thing we have yet to talk about is the End of an Era documentary trailer is out. We got so many little treats in like the little snake like clips we saw from it. Quick changes under the stage, her like throwing off her surprise song like thing and then going on like basically an elevator up. So cool.
Yeah.
Also Travis and her riding that little escalator. Like,
you mean the little
yeah, what is it?
Like I don't know, like scooter.
Yeah,
thing.
little like
roller coaster.
Motorized. Yeah. Which I'm like, how much weight can that thing hold? Like, that's actually pretty impressive with Travis on it.
I know.
Her talking through surprise song transitions with Andrea, and her mom's like, wow.
That's complicated.
That's complicated. She's like, yeah.
Have you seen that everyone's using that still of Taylor's face
Yeah.
as like a meme now.
Yeah. The face. Yeah. One thing I love to see was the Tate sticker. So like one of the first clips we see is her backstage, and there's this little sticker on the right-hand side that says TAIT. Very iconic logo here where I live, because that is like a Lidditz made company that works with Rock Lidditz to produce basically the sets of a lot of these like tours.
Mhm.
So I have a lot of students whose parents work at Tate. I see Tate stickers all the time at my job because, you know,
Okay.
it's a cool job to have, you know, because you work with celebrity tours and sometimes their parents get tickets and like, you know, all that stuff. So seeing Tate, I was like, yay, Lidditz, like Lidditz representation. All right, great.
That's cool. We also get Andrea saying about Travis. She says, Travis Kelce, he brings a lot of happiness. So it definitely seems like their love story is going to be very much like intertwined into this documentary, which makes sense.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, there's a call with her on the phone. She says, you have Andy Reid, I have my mom. They were like comparing their like industries. So I think I definitely think we're going to get a lot of like their love story basically, which is going to be really fun.
Yeah. It's also interesting because in Miss Americana, which I think centered around the Reputation tour in a lot of ways.
And her beginning lover. Yeah.
Yeah. And we barely saw Joe.
She mentions him, but
but
we
like
don't see
he's
him.
not really part of the story.
Nope.
It's just kind of like foreshadowing now when you think about it. Yeah. So lots of Travis content, which we love to see.
Yeah.
We got to see her practicing with her surprise guest collaborations like Ed and Gracie, Sabrina.
Yeah. Oh, and we saw Meredith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, the bathtub scene where we see like her, it's so weird to me that she wears her outfit out of the stadium, like her Midnight's bodysuit.
Right.
Like she's like filling up the tub. Her products are in the bag. People have figured out what all those products are. She's obviously like ripping her eyelashes off, and she's still wearing that bodysuit. I'm like, girl, aren't you sweaty? Change. Like,
but sometimes it's like, if you're sweaty and gross like that, I like wouldn't want to change out of my clothes until I'm about to hop in the shower.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I don't want to change into something else. Like I'm
and
still
also
not
get that sweaty. Yeah. Yeah. But it is so weird. I'm like, why are you in your hotel room still in your bodysuit? It doesn't make sense. Like to me, that like you can only, that's like Taylor Swift, a different persona, while she's like real Taylor Swift making herself a bath. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
So we're super excited for the documentary to come out. And we already shared our like kind of wish list of what we want to see. And hopefully we'll get a lot of that content.
Yeah.
So
there's also been a bunch of the Christmas holiday merch drops going on.
Yeah.
Like
and it's been fun.
Yeah, I mean, we just got like the cardigan drop the other day.
Oh, the Christmas ornaments.
Yeah. But Laura, you got something.
I got my snow globe. I didn't bring it up here, but it is, I got the snow globe. I don't know how, but
and it arrived in like what, 3
literally 2 days, like 2 days. It was like here.
They had that thing locked and loaded, ready to go out.
And they had it wrapped really nicely. So I with a snow globe, you're like, that thing's going to shatter. So obviously they took a lot of time to consider how things are going to move in like, shipping and stuff. But yeah, it's beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to keep it here or bring it to my classroom.
Oh.
I'm still trying to figure it out. But I also know like what happens if like it breaks at school or, you know. So
someone steals it.
Better not.
Because, I was Googling the past snow globes because I was like, wait, how many has she done? Like, what are the different ones? They're all like very intricate. But I saw one of them was selling on eBay for like $1,000.
Oh, okay.
So hold on to that thing.
I will.
Protect it.
I don't plan on selling it, but maybe one day.
Yeah. I might have to buy one at some point.
Yeah.
Like, if there's one that truly speaks to me that she releases, I'll have to buy it. I have one.
As soon as I heard it was You're on Your Own, Kid, I was like, I'm getting that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting that. I have to get that. So yeah.
I love that it plays You're on Your Own Kid live from the Eras tour.
And and it's the full song.
Full song, but the Snow Globe is of the Eras tour surprise song, Piano.
Luke is literally crawling behind me right now.
What is he doing?
What are you doing?
Sorry.
What do you need?
I need sticky notes.
Oh my God. I don't have a sticky note up here.
Where do we have them?
Oh, wait, do I have any?
Orders. Yeah.
Oh, I do. Here.
Luke.
I can't. He was crawling on his hands and knees. She's just laughing at you. Oh my God. Here.
Oh my God. We should keep that in.
Yeah, right. Oh my God. Okay. Well, yeah. Snow globe. Yay. Love it. When did you bring this up?
So you can show it.
Here's a snow globe.
Nice.
That is
so
a
pretty.
podcast husband. Woo.
Yeah.
I'll play a little bit.
Okay. That's
It's so
cool.
good. Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that she has it playing that song means she has a good recording of You're on Your Own Kid live from the Eras tour, which she has not released, right?
We know it's coming. It's got to come. Like the whole live at the Eras tour has got to be announced.
Please.
All the surprise songs, all the things.
Oh, I want it.
I know. Hey, woo! Well, that was an interesting way to end our Taylor updates.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's talk about father figure. So, obviously, Life of a Showgirl, October 3rd, 2025. Written and produced by Taylor, Max Martin, and Shellback. Fountain quill or glitter gel pen. We both said fountain pen.
Yeah, definitely fountain pen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't fit into any other category.
Definitely not. This is like classic fountain pen writing, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sister song. I loved your choice.
I chose Vigilante Shit.
Perfect.
Because it's like a similar mob boss mentality. It's about like getting even, this vibe of like, do not underestimate her. Like, she will come for you.
Yeah.
Kind of vibe.
Yeah. For sure.
Same.
Definitely same sentiment and vibe going on. I chose Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. Similarly, like, the industry is corrupt. Uses young talent, but also like Taylor reclaiming her power, saying like, you know, you wouldn't last an hour in the, all that sort of like threatening mentality of her being this like caged animal produced by the media and by, the music industry. So
also like Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, You Should Be feels a lot like mistake my kindness for weakness and find your card canceled.
Yeah. And
also like
I protect the family. Yeah.
And also turns out my dick's bigger.
Yeah. Very similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I like both of them. These three. See, like I feel like if there were mashups, it would be father figure, Vigilante Shit, father figure, Who's Afraid of Little Me. Like that could be a crossover for sure.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Related album. I said Midnight's, just like sonically, I think it could fit in. Yeah.
I actually, like, even before coming to this episode, thinking about Showgirl, I think that aside from like we've got two like Reputation songs on Showgirl, Elizabeth Taylor and Cancelled could absolutely be on Reputation. But I feel like most of the other songs are very, very unique to her discography and don't make a ton of sense anywhere else. I think it's one of her most unique albums sonically in a long time. Like, it's not quite 1989. It's not quite Reputation. It's not quite anything else that she's done. And I feel like Father Figure is one of the most unique on that album with its sound. But then, like, you saying Midnights, I was like, wait a minute, that might be the closest, like more like, I think in general, probably closer, like, well, I don't know. I was going to say Midnight's 3 a.m. tracks, but I'm not even sure about that.
Yeah, to me, it just wasn't anything else. Like it's not Reputation. It's not sonically. I mean, sonically, it just the closest is Midnight's, and it's not even super super close to Midnight's because we have a lot of like Jack isms in Midnight's, but there are some things that are similar. I don't know.
Yeah. So that got me thinking that the drums at the beginning of Father Figure actually sound a lot like the drums at the beginning of Antihero. So, like, here are the intro drums for Father Figure. And then here's Antihero.
It's so funny though because like you can tell Jack produced that second one. It's insane.
Right.
Also, did you hear the background sound in the opening? Like there's like people talking in the background. It sounds like a restaurant.
For Father Figure?
Yeah.
Oh, let me play it again.
Yeah, listen in the background. You hear that?
Oh, yes. I think I heard that. I think I noticed that one time listening with headphones.
It sounds like a restaurant to me, like people in the background, like clicking of like plates and stuff, which would make sense for the story of Father Figure. So
right, and then like later we'll talk about the music analysis of this song and how it's kind of like jazzy and like being at a club, and it totally fits for that.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Personal associations with the song. Obviously, this is a classic example of how Taylor's really good about turning around a story. And originally, I really, really loved this song. It was like one of my top 3 initially. But then as this album is marinated with me, it's definitely more of the middle bottom of the lineup now. It's so funny how that happens. But like, you know, I love vigilante shit. I love when Taylor's mad. I love Mad Taylor. But like to me, this song, again, shows her songwriting prowess. But in the terms of where it lines up in Showgirl, there's so many other songs that now have endeared themselves to me. And this is sort of found its way slipping down. Not saying it's a bad song. It's just not my ultimate favorite anymore.
Yeah, I would say that I feel almost exactly the same way because I love the storytelling of this song and how she flips the narrative. I think it's probably one of the strongest examples of songwriting on this album. And I love parts of this song like so much, but overall it's also like mid-bottom tier for me. And again, doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean I don't love it.
Right.
It's just like there are so many songs of this album that I love even more than this one. That this one has just, kind of fallen down a little bit. And for me, like a lot of my favorite songs, it's like how much do I enjoy singing along to them in the car? And there's something about this one that I just don't love singing along to as much.
Yeah.
Like melody wise and things like that.
It's a little lower in the register. Doesn't have exactly like a soaring melody in some of the other songs. But again, great storytelling. So yeah. Speaking of storytelling. So the folklore of this song, like unpacking basically what the song is about. There's 2 narrators in this story. There's the father figure, and then there's a protege, right? And although we don't know for sure, it's pretty clear that this song is talking about Scott Borchetta.
Right.
Which I always want to say Borchetta now. But, it's Borchetta.
Scott Borchetta.
Borchetta, Taylor's former label manager, who is, he will be the father figure in this story. And it really does make sense because he did pluck Taylor out of obscurity in Nashville, treated her and her own family like family, and then ultimately betrayed her by selling her music to Scooter Braun. So, yeah.
And like Taylor's written a lot about her feelings on this. Like we have My Tears, Ricochet, Hoax, Mad Woman.
Amongst others, yeah.
Like we know how she feels about this. So the song starts with the father figure, aka Scott, talking to Taylor. And then the song flips and ultimately ends up telling the story of Taylor, like taking back her masters via the re-recording project and the Eras tour and with the help of her fans. But it's kind of like
this is Tay Voodoo.
It's like, like a premonition, like a foretelling of the future because she would have written this song
before she owned it.
She actually bought them back.
Right.
But she knew she was going to.
Right.
Yeah.
She manifested it in this song. She's like, I'm making this happen.
Yes.
Yeah, and like another big thing before the album was released is that we got news that it was going to interpolate George Michael's song Father Figure. Also similar with like a power struggle, but this time between like a father figure and his like son, or like, I don't know. There's like a little bit of like daddy issues going on in Father Figure,
Yeah.
like George Michael's version. But we knew that Taylor was working with George Michael's team before we even got all the background information from the movie and her explaining the music and stuff like that. So
yeah. So, and Taylor told us in the Showgirl thing, she said, so it was really amazing reaching out to George Michael's estate. We reached out to his close family friend and his family and just made sure that everything was okay before we ever did anything. So it was amazing to have the okay and to keep them in the mix and keep them abreast of everything that was going on, because I know how sacred songwriting is, and it's really important to just make sure that you honor that when someone else has written something so brilliant. Also, I guess George Michael actually tried to sue, I think, Sony for more control over his music and lost.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure. And so people have pointed out that by Taylor, like, for example, like if you sample a song, like if she had sampled Father Figure, means that she would have actually played a piece of the actual recording of Father Figure
right
in this song as part of the recording of this song. But when you interpolate something, you are taking like a lyric or a melody or both, but you are re-recording them as part of the fabric of your new song.
Right.
And so by Taylor interpolating Father Figure by George Michael, and it's very subtle, like it's almost just like using the phrase father figure.
Yeah.
George Michael's estate gets all of the songwriting credit money from this song, and none of it goes to his label. So that's also kind of like an FU, and like her bringing in someone who also had the same struggle.
Yeah.
And being like, I'm going to write a song kind of inspired by your song and make sure that you get the money that you deserve, or your estate in his case.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a symbolic move in a way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also in the Showgirl movie, she said, Father Figure is a song that I love so much. It's got an interpolation of a partial line from a George Michael song in it. I've always loved alliterations, Father Figure, 2 words that start with the same letter. I've always loved that song and that line specifically because I've always just thought like that line in the context of the George Michael song is romantic. It's about being in love with someone, but they also look up to you as a mentor or whatever, that kind of father figure relationship. I always thought it would be cool to use the line, I'll be your father figure, as a creative writing prompt and turn it into a story about power and a story about a young ingenue and their mentor, and the way that relationship can change over time, and betrayal and wit and cunning and cleverness and strategy. And essentially, it ends up in a who's going to win situation, who's going to outplay the other, who's going to outfox the other. And I love that song because I can relate to both characters in certain parts of the song, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So,
and also an important note about this song is she sings the phrase, I protect the family 6 times, which is the number of albums that Taylor made with Big Machine Records, which is Scott's label, that he then sold to Scooter.
Yep.
So it's her original 6 albums that she had to purchase back.
Yeah.
So the fact that it's mentioned, I protect the family, is sung 6 times. Probably intentional by Taylor.
Oh, absolutely. We know how detailed she is.
Yeah.
Also on the Amazon track by track, the Father Figure lyrics, she says, are my favorite. I remember just writing the lyrics, just like sitting there and being like, heh, heh, heh. It's the stuff that I've always wanted to say.
Yeah.
So she talks about using this as like a creative writing prompt. I'm sure like writing this is also therapy because like,
oh yeah,
in a hypothetical world, like we've all gone through like, well, if I had the chance, I would say this to them. And like, this is her building on that in a song, which is great. So
yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's get into it.
Okay.
Here is verse 1.
found you, you were young, wayward, lost in the cold. Pulled up to you in the jag, turned your rags into gold. The winding road leads to the chateau. You remind me of a younger me. I saw potential.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 1. Okay. When I found you, you were young, wayward, lost in the cold. So it's already giving us some clues about the power imbalance here.
Yep.
But also keyword being young, because
Yeah.
Scott Borchetta started working with Taylor when she was 14 years old.
Yeah. So this is obviously the father figure explaining their perspective.
Yeah.
Pulled up to you in the Jag, turn your rags into gold. So like at the most basic level, he's already successful. He's driving a Jaguar. And claiming that he turned her into something, turned your rags into gold, which like, by the way, Rumpelstiltskin, like, okay.
Right.
Remember we were like trying to figure out Rumpelstiltskin and like there was some tortured poets connection that we were trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Am I hallucinating that?
No, that was real.
Yeah. Oh, it was no, it was alchemy. I don't know, something like that.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
But yeah, so classic German fairy tale. Also like shout out to Swiftly Sung Stories. It's this blogger who does really good like deep dives into Taylor's lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
But to turn rags into gold almost reminds us of the story of Rumpelstiltskin, popularized by the Brothers Grimm. In that fairy tale, a father brags that his daughter can spin straw into gold. The greedy king kidnaps the daughter and locks her in a tower until she turns all of his straw into gold. This, of course, is an impossible task until Rumpelstiltskin appears out of nowhere. This trickster says that he can spin the straw into gold, but it'll cost her her necklace, her ring, and her firstborn child. She reluctantly agrees, the gold is spun, and the king is satisfied, and everyone goes about their lives. But after the girl gives birth to the child, Rumpelstiltskin comes to collect. Unless she can guess his name, he says. He'll take the baby. So she does end up guessing his name, and he disintegrates before her eyes. There's several parallels between the story of Father Figure and Rumpelstiltskin. They're all stories about power struggles, but this fairy tale also named the so-called Rumpelstiltskin principle, which states that the true power lies in a name. If you can name something, you hold a position of power over it. So we have to ask, how powerful is the name Taylor Swift? It's pretty powerful.
Wow.
I love that. Like, I was like, all right, T.
Yeah.
Like, that was so good.
That is really good. And even also just like the Rumpelstiltskin promising her something, but it's like, you owe me. Right?
Holding it over
and then when he comes to collect and she actually does guess his name, so she like pulls one over on him and is like, like you don't own me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like you thought you could use me up and get what you wanted, but turns out I'm going to destroy you. It's also very similar. So,
yeah. I really like that like metaphor, because as we know, like Taylor owning her name and owning her music is like the ultimate thing that this song is about too. So
right.
Yeah.
The winding road leads to the chateau. Which you wrote kind of reminds you of the Beatles, the long and winding road that leads to your door. And you said this could be a reference to the Chateau Marmont, which I think I've heard of before, but I don't really know about it.
People in LA, Hollywood, know the chateau means Chateau Marmont. It's a legendary Sunset Boulevard hotel, sort of like of the classic Hollywood age. And it sort of has that French chateau look, but it's in the heart of Hollywood, basically 3 miles from Rodeo Drive. But it's kind of always been this celebrity hotspot for meetups, for meeting producers, for meeting managers, for meeting directors. And a lot of people like still continue to meet at the chateau. So like for me, when I heard chateau, I was like, okay, we're building a world where she was this lost puppy and this producer comes in the Jag, turns her into something. The winding road leads to the chateau because like every step you've made has now led to us being signed together at this like shishi chateau in Hollywood. where we're signing on the dotted line, if that makes sense.
Is this the same chateau from the Audrey Hobart song, The Chateau?
Probably, actually. I never made that
probably is,
connection.
right?
Yeah, I never made that connection.
It's funny because I was listening to that album like on repeat before Showgirl came out. So when I heard this song and she says the winding road leads to the chateau, that's what I thought of.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that it was like an actual place like this.
Yeah, it's a hot spot. I mean, it's where celebrities go to like meet, but also like to hang out with each other, like on the low. It's very exclusive, you know. It's to me, it's just like a metaphor of like she was nothing. He pulled up to the Jag, the winding road of them like working together. They're signing the line in the chateau. Like now he owns her, basically.
Yeah. Okay. You remind me of a younger me. I saw potential. So like vicariously living through the protege's success, seeing the potential in her and what
seeing
she can
dollar
become.
signs, basically, like potential to make money.
Yeah. And also is reminding me of a younger me, seeing that fire that Taylor has, that like entrepreneurial spirit, that business mind.
Right. But also
she knew where she wanted to go.
Can't you see you remind me of a younger me kind of being something said in a not so like pleasant way, like not a threat, but like not a threat at all, but just like you remind me of a younger me, like trust me, I'm just like you, like we're building this like kinship that's like he's seeing potential to make money off of this person, but saying you remind me of a younger me, like trying
like
to
manipulative.
build manipulative trust building, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that too.
Ugh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the chorus.
Okay.
I'll be your father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger. This love is pure profit. Just step into my office. I dry your tears with my sleeve. Leave it with me. I protect the family. Leave it with me. I protect the family.
I'll be your father figure. I drink that brown liquor.
I'm an adult who drinks adult drinks is what I wrote down.
Yeah.
Implying that there's an age gap. Like he's the older person. Like he's more mature. Like he's, you know, I drink the brown liquor. Like you're not old enough to drink, but like watch me drink. It's like, again, a sort of power imbalance.
Yeah. And also whiskey, like brown liquors, also associated with high-powered executive men. Like
that's true.
Thinking like Don Draper from Mad Men.
Which, by the way, we know that Taylor watches Mad Men because of Lavender Haze. So,
oh right, yes, yeah, yeah. And you think of kind of like how we heard the sounds of like a restaurant or a bar or whatever in the opening little drum sequence. You picture men around a table, like a mahogany table, drinking whiskey and making big business decisions.
Yep.
You know, wheeling and dealing, as they say. But also, Scott Borchetta has his own bourbon with his distillery, Big Machine Distillery.
Is anyone buying that?
I had never heard of it until this song came out.
I feel like that has got to be canceled at this point. Like,
I know. It's called like Borchetta bourbon.
Ugh. No, absolutely not. Hell no.
Yeah. So there's also that.
Yeah. And then we get, I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger. Cue us being like, what did she say? Like,
yeah.
What?
Well, and I missed it the first time, but you heard it. So you had to tell me what she said.
I was like, I think she mentioned dick. Like,
I was like, what?
Yeah. But it's giving like egomaniac. It's giving like he's trying to like show off how important, how big, how powerful he is. Like I can make deals with the devil because like I'm more powerful than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's how much importance and weight he carries,
Right.
that he's got such a big dick that he can make deals with the devil.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Okay. Okay.
This love is pure profit. So like it's not based on affection, it's greed, it's exploitation.
Again, I saw potential. This love is pure profit. So,
Mhm. Just step into my office.
okay, I'm sorry. This line to me is like threatening. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
It gives me like Harvey Weinstein vibes. I'm
Mm.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what implied, but like the saying, like, just step into my office, like this power imbalance that's already being like, to me, it's just like there are so many sketchy, disgusting men in the industry
Mm-hmm.
that prey on young women. Thank God that did not happen to Taylor, but it's also like one of those things that it's like, bleh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I dry your tears with my sleeve. It's like he's doing all these things to feign a real connection
Mm-hmm.
and show that like he cares, about the protege, but it's all an act.
Right.
Like,
Even
it's
him
all just-
saying, I dry your tears with my sleeve is like, it's a calculated move.
Mm-hmm. It's like, see what I'm doing? I care about you.
Yeah.
It's just more manipulation, really.
Yeah. You remind me of a younger me. Let me dry your tears. It's all fake. It's all fake. It's all fake.
Mm-hmm. This next line, leave it with me, stands out to me because I think it's interesting that she says leave it with me instead of leave it to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Because leave it to me seems more appropriate here, like saying like, don't worry about it. Like, I'll take care of it. Leave it to me.
And it
I
would
got
still
it.
line up sonically, like with the rhythm of the melody. But with was a choice.
And so saying leave it with me feels like a direct call out to her masters from her first 6 albums, being with Big Machine. Like he's saying, leave them with me. I'll take care of them. I have what is necessary to protect them. Like, don't worry about it.
Right.
And then he goes on to say, I protect the family. But the fact that this song says leave it with me.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it switches later and Taylor's saying leave it with me.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that's got to be intentional because I Googled it and I guess like people do say leave it with me. But from what I read, it sounds like leave it with me means like I'm personally going to do that thing.
Right.
Whatever they're talking about. Whereas like leave it to me is more of like a broader general, like I'll take care of it.
Right.
Like, don't you worry about it.
Right.
I've got this situation handled or whatever. Kind of thing. So I think leave it to me makes more sense in the context of this song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So saying leave it with me refers to the albums and the music.
Yeah. And I protect the family is like, that's what a real father would do. Like a father figure would protect the family. But it also implies once again that the protege is being considered like the protege considers themselves family with this person. Maybe not truly, but also like the double meaning throughout the song also refers to the family as like these 6 albums. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it with me.
Leave it with
protect
me.
the family.
All right, verse 2.
I pay the check before it kisses the mahogany grain. Said they wanna see you rise, they don't want you to reign. I showed you all the tricks of the trade. All I ask for is your loyalty, my dear protege.
So
I love that line.
We start with Taylor's favorite lyric. She said this was her favorite. I pay the check before it kisses the mahogany grain. And so it's a way of saying like, I have so much money and power that like, I'll pick up the tab before you even register that it's arrived.
Right.
But also mahogany grain implies that it's an expensive table. So it's like another descriptor about wealth. Like if you're sitting at a mahogany table,
like a real mahogany table,
then you're probably at like a very expensive restaurant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also,
cool.
like said quote, it's this next part is put in quotes. They want to see you rise. They don't want you to reign. So that's something that the father figure is saying. Like, I said, they want to see you rise. They don't want you to reign. reminds me so much of two songs. First of all, this one from Nothing New.
They tell you while you're young, girls go out and have your fun. Then they hunt and slay the ones who actually do it.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then also this line from Clara Bow.
Beauty is a beast that roars down on all fours, demanding more. Only when your girlish glow flickers just so do they let you know it's hell on earth to be heavenly. Them's the breaks, they don't come gently.
So like
Mhm.
both of these songs are building on that sort of line that he says to the protege, which is like, in the industry, they want to see women fly, but then as soon as you fly, they're going to tear you down about how you're doing it.
Right.
Or like they want to see you rise as this young beauty, this young ingenue. But
Mhm.
then when your girlish glow like sort of flickers, so it's starting to wane, like
Mhm.
they're willing to just tear you right down. So like this is
Mhm.
him kind of like building trust and saying like they want to see you rise, but they don't
Right.
want you to reign. I do. Trust me.
Right. He's saying, like, I'm on your team
Right.
and I want you to prove them wrong,
Right.
which also made me think of, I don't have the clip, but from My Tears Ricochet, she says, because when I'd fight, you used to tell me I was brave,
Right.
you know?
Like kind of like building on her and be like, yeah, go for it. You're so strong. Like I believe in you.
Yeah. Like, you can beat the odds. You can be the
Yeah.
outlier
Yeah.
who defeats this system,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And like, I'll show you all the tricks of the trade,
Right.
you know?
Right. All I ask for is your loyalty. So I'll teach you all the tricks of how you're
Mhm.
going to navigate through this terrible industry. All I ask for is your loyalty, which like Loki is a
Mhm.
threat. Like Loki is like all I ask for is it's so like mob boss, like it's so like Italian mafioso because like loyalty is everything in the mob. But like
Mhm.
like Loki a threat, like listen, all I ask for is your loyalty. If you cross me,
Mhm.
I'm ending you. Like,
Mhm.
but my dear protege, if you trust me, like I got your back. But
Right.
it's very sticky.
And I think this line also stings because we know Taylor would have been loyal to him
Yeah.
or like continued to be loyal to him if he had been loyal to her,
Right.
you know? So like she was loyal to him for a very long time. And even like the way they started their relationship, Taylor was loyal to him because so the way they started working together was he was at, I forget the name of it, but a different big label.
Mm-hmm.
And that label wanted to sign Taylor, but I think she was still unsure because they were not 100% on letting Taylor like write all of her songs and having quite the control over her music that she wanted. And then so Scott, who was one of the main people who wanted to bring Taylor in and like fought for her there, I think he told her like, hey, I know you'd be joining this label kind of like because of me, but I'm planning to leave.
Right.
But if you want to wait and sign with me at my own label, which will be brand new,
Yeah.
I will like let you write all of your songs when you want to. And so Taylor chose to go with him,
Right.
which is kind of a risk on her end. You know, like
Right.
she's a brand new artist signing with a brand new label. But, you know, she was saying like, you know what, I appreciate the way you've been working with me and I want to be loyal to you because it sounds like you'll be loyal to me.
Right.
And that's how their relationship started. Obviously not the way that it ended.
Right. Because he doesn't have loyalty to her. So
Right.
she had loyalty to him, but not him to her, which is where the tables turn.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to chorus 2.
I'll be a father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger. This love is pure profit. Just step into my heart.
harp. Okay. So,
Yeah.
like, interesting enough, there are some lyric changes in this chorus. They'll know your name in the streets is the biggest one. So, like, him saying, I'll make the deals with the devil. Like, just trust me. Everyone's going to know your name. I'm going to build notoriety and fame for you. I'll build you a legacy. But name is interesting because, again, the Rumpelstiltskin effect is like now he owns her name. And again, I protect the family. It's like very mafia coded. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's cut to the bridge.
Yeah. Okay.
Family, I saw a change in you, my dear boy. They don't make loyalty like they used to. Your thoughtless ambition sparked the ignition on foolish decisions, which led to misguided visions, led to fulfill your dreams. You had to get rid of me. I protect the family.
Love the
I
whisper.
love the way
Yeah.
the whisper is so good.
Yep. We both said that like the music change, that like harp, like basically signifies passage of time. And then personally, we see the narration switch from the father figure to now the protege is speaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw a change in you, my dear boy, is another clue that now we've switched narrators too. Like now it's like the protege, aka Taylor, is speaking.
Yeah.
Like I saw a change in you. Like I see this lack of loyalty or this like greed that's building under the surface. They don't make loyalty like they used to, which is like so much for family. Like,
yeah, like what happened to that loyalty?
right.
Now that you're supposed to be loyal to
me. Right.
Apparently loyalty doesn't matter anymore.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Your thoughtless ambitions sparked the ignition on foolish decisions, which led to misguided visions. It's like, okay, spit bars, Taylor, spit bars.
Right. Yeah. He definitely grew an ambitious amount of greed when he decided to sell Big Machine. And as we know, he was not willing to sell it to Taylor or to sell her music to her. He needed her music to be able to sell Big Machine.
Right.
Foolish decisions which led to misguided visions. He made some bad decisions.
Sure did.
Yeah.
That to fulfill your dream, you had to get rid of me. Basically, he had to sell Taylor's music off to sell Big Machine at all.
The whispering of it there makes it so menacing too. And it feels like because it's whispered too, it's almost like she's not really saying it to him. But you know that like meme of Taylor kind of like hiding? I think it's from like the I Bet You Think About Me music video.
Oh yeah,
she's like in the back, she's like looking mischievous.
Yeah.
I kind of picture that where she's off in the background and he doesn't quite realize it yet, but she's
building
out, like, I protect the family. I'm going to come for you. I'm going to
She's figuring out her next move, how she's going to navigate this, but not upfront to him. She's like in here.
Yes.
Okay, now chorus 3 is narration insanity. So before I press play, we have a difference of like artistic ideas here. So in my opinion, when you listen to chorus 3, I see this kind of as a back and forth between the father figure and the protege, kind of like our standoff, our Western standoff. Okay. And I will explain that. But you see this more as just like the protege speaking?
I see this as purely Taylor still talking to him. Yeah. So let's play it. And then I want you to explain your version and then I'll go through the chorus and like explain the way I hear it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I was your father figure. We drank that brown liquor. You made a deal with this devil. Turns out my dick's bigger. You wanna fight, you found it. I got the place surrounded. You'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning. Whose portrait's on the mantle? Who covered up your scandals? Mistakes
Okay.
Okay. So,
So first of all, let me ask you though.
Okay.
Did you like come to this on your own, or did you see this like explained somewhere and it clicked for you?
I saw this explained and I was like, oh, because initially I just thought chorus 3 was just Protege speaking, which it totally could be. Because like this could all be from Taylor / Protege. I was your father figure. We broke this. I've got the place surrounded. The whole, absolutely. But I saw it. Okay. I wish I would have saved the TikTok. It's some girl in the car with like 2 puppet hands going. This is the father figure. This is Taylor. So I'll explain it that way too. Okay. And if you're not watching on YouTube, I'll do my best to explain over the podcast. But okay. So first was, I was your father figure. We drank that brown liquor. So this is said by father figure. Okay.
Okay.
I was your father figure. We drank that brown liquor. Drank is now in past tense. And we is also like obviously kind of like them arguing in an office is what I imagined. Like she's obviously confronted him at this point and he's like saying like, I was your father figure. We drank that brown liquor together. Don't you remember all the times that we had together? Then the rebuttal from the protege over here is you made a deal with this devil. Turns out my dick's bigger. Like she's gotten confidence in herself. She knows her own power. Okay. Then father figure says, you want to fight? You found it. AKA like I'm threatening. Like if you want to go against me, you can, but like good luck. Like no one's going to listen to your re-record idea, basically. Then Taylor, protege, says, I've got the place surrounded. AKA I have my fans. Like I'm not afraid of taking this on because I know that they're going to follow me. And then father figure says, you'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning. Such a mafioso line. We've heard this person use obviously mafia references before, like making a big threat. Like you're going to be dead on arrival with this project. You're going to waste all your time. You're going to waste all your efforts. Like it's not worth it. Then Taylor protege says, whose portraits on the mantle? AKA whose names are over all of your albums that made you money? And then father figure says, who covered up your scandals? Like attempt to say like his job was to make her look good throughout the entire thing. I can air out all your dirty laundry if I wanted to. Then protege says, mistake my kindness for weakness and find your card canceled. Like you made the biggest mistake by underestimating me. Now you're going to be canceled because trust me, as soon as they know what's going on, no one's going to want to be working with you. Then father figure pleads because he knows that's true. I was your father figure. And then protege takes over the rest. You pulled the wrong trigger. This empire belongs to me. Leave it with me. And then the last line, you know, you remind me of a younger me. I saw potential. I kind of see protege saying as like passive aggressive, kind of like making fun of this whole scenario, being like, like you are such a disgusting person. Like, I can't believe I fell for that.
Okay.
But we obviously know that Empire is like the music that Taylor wrote. But it did make me think of this line from Castles Crumbling.
Once I had an empire in a golden age.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's interesting, but I don't think that's what's happening.
Let's act it out, okay? You be protege, I'll be father figure. I read blue, you read orange. Okay?
All right.
I was your father figure. We drank that brown liquor.
You made a deal with this devil. Turns out my dick's bigger.
You want to fight, you found it.
I got the place surrounded.
You'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning.
Whose portrait's on the mantle?
Who covered up your scandals?
Mistake my kindness for weakness and find your card canceled.
I was your father figure.
Well, you pulled the wrong trigger. This empire belongs to me. Leave it with me.
See?
It does work.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's how she wrote it. Because I think that if that was true, I think we would have more of like a call and response effect to the actual singing. You know, but it's like it's so all the same like voice, you know, effect and everything like that.
See, I feel like that would be really distracting, and I don't think they would do that in the production.
Yeah, I think it would like make more sense if it was like a duet with someone. Okay, so let me go through this chorus again, explaining how I read it being Taylor talking to
Which,
Scott
by the way,
Borchetta.
this is how I originally saw it. So I don't disagree with you at all.
Yeah. All right. So Taylor's saying, I was your father figure. We drank that brown liquor. She's saying, I was your father figure. Like, let's be honest. I'm the one who built this label, like on my back. I'm the one who actually did all this for you, right?
See, that's where I get hung up because to me, it's like, she wasn't the father figure. Come on. Like, she may have built everything off of their back, but like.
But I think that label would be nothing without Taylor.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But
so that's how I take it.
Okay.
Like, she's not really a father figure, but she's the one with the power.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it actually means.
Yeah.
Like, and then her saying, we drank that brown liquor means that she eventually got up to his level of power where they were now equals. They drink that brown liquor together. Taylor is also one of these high-powered executive people who wheels and deals and drinks brown liquor, and they drank it together.
Right.
Okay. You made a deal with this devil. Turns out my dick's bigger. Like, you made a deal with me, and I'm the kind of person that if you cross me, you will get cut down. And you made a deal. So you made a deal with this devil.
Right.
And it turns out my dick's bigger. Turns out I now have more power than you ever did. I'm the one with the bigger dick now, not you. Okay. You want to fight? You found it. Like, oh, you want to fight me for my music? You're not going to just give it to me the way I've asked and the way I've offered to pay for it. You want to hold it back from me, sell it to someone else. So you want to make me fight for it? Oh, I'll fight you for it. Like, I got this place surrounded. Like, yeah, her fans.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think I have the support behind me to do what I need to do to get my music? I sure as hell do. You'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning. Like, I'm going to take you down so fast that you don't even know what hit you.
Yeah.
Whose portrait's on the mantle? Like, again, who built this place?
Right.
Who is the backbone of this label?
Whose name is on every record that is worth something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who covered up your scandals? Like, I don't know. Maybe Scott Borchetta had some like not so great stuff that Tree Payne handled, to make sure that the name of the label was pristine, right? Mistake my kindness for weakness and find your card canceled. Don't be naive to assume that just because like I have treated you like a father figure and like family, and I have been so kind to you in the past and to other people that I'm not capable of turning on you. And before you know it, your card's going to be canceled. You'll have nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
I was your father figure. Again, like I'm the one who helped build this place and turn you into what you are now. Like, yeah, you were something before, but you wouldn't be who you are right now without me being part of the picture. You pulled the wrong trigger. Like you pulled that gun and pointed it at me.
Right.
That was a
wrong idea.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pulled the wrong trigger and like triggered me. Right. This empire belongs to me. My music belongs to me. Leave it with me. It belongs with me. Like you belong with me.
Yeah.
Her music.
You belong.
Leave it with
me.
I protect the family, meaning like her music.
Yeah.
Leave it with me. And then her saying, you remind me of a younger me. I saw potential. I hear that as like, you remind me of a younger me. Like you made a deal that was not smart.
Yeah.
Because that's what I did when I was younger and I didn't own my masters when I signed this deal.
Yeah.
So now you, like me, when I was younger, made a deal that was a very stupid decision. And I saw potential in you, which is why I signed with your label.
Yep.
But that's all out the window now.
Bye.
And I'm coming for you.
Yep.
So that's how I read it. I think that makes the most sense.
I see it both ways because originally I saw it what you're saying. So I think it's fun either way. So, what are your thoughts, guys? Let us know on that, like last chorus. Getting into like the music theory side, definitely jazz vibes. She does have another version of this song, correct? Like one
No.
of the... She doesn't?
No.
She really should. I don't know why.
Yeah.
See, did you know that there's also a father figure perfume?
No.
Every time I look up father figure Google, it's like by Fleur. It looks... Let me read what it's about. I'm just curious. Okay. It's a provocative green fig fragrance.
Oh, okay.
Next time I go to Sephora, I'm going to have to check it out. I swear that there was a different version of it. I guess not.
Mm-mm.
Should be. I really want this to be like produced jazz. Like I want to hear... I don't want to hear any of the electronic keyboard sounds. I want to hear it with just like a stand-up bass,
Yeah.
you know, like a piano, because it
I want
has
her to
all
do
of
like the whole album like
that.
that.
I know, like all of the production to be like that.
Lean into like the jazzy subtleties and turn that into like the
There's
whole
a
thing.
lot of that like classic jazzy, like 1950s, 1960s, like echoing, like they used to, and all that sort of like background singers would sing in the background of a jazz group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But especially during the bridge, it's very jazzy and loungy.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me picture them in a club drinking brown liquor. Very like Marvelous Mrs. Maisel vibes.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Like New York City jazz club, like swanky.
Red velvet
Yeah.
curtains everywhere.
Mahogany tables, as mentioned in the lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had to mention, like, everyone talks about Opalite being a Christmas song.
Yeah.
And to me, this is the secret Christmas song of the album.
I don't see that, but I will hear you out.
Okay. And it's very, very specific. It's not the whole song. It's like really just these parts of the bridge. So I'm going to play 2 sections of the bridge that have this like jazzy, Christmassy vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to play you a clip of Taylor's old-timey version of Christmas Tree Farm. Okay.
Okay, I'm open-minded. Okay.
All right, so here's the first clip from Father Figure.
I saw a change in you, my dear boy.
Yeah, like that's very swinging 1950s, 60s jazz club. Yeah.
Yeah. And then this little like strings part specifically too.
Dreams, you had to get
That little part there. So then here's just a little snippet of the old-timey version of Christmas Tree Farm.
Not the same. Sorry.
No, Laura, it's actually exactly the same.
Not the same.
Like I said, I've been listening to a lot of Christmas music already. And then last night we were in the car and Josh was playing just like Dean Martin songs that are not Christmas songs. But I was like, it's so funny because Christmas music is really just music of that time period. Yeah. You know, but like because we listen to so much of that as Christmas music, it's like if you take those like Dean Martin songs and just put Christmas lyrics in, it's a Christmas song, you know? So it's like, I associate that jazzy, loungy sound a lot with Christmas music, which is why Taylor put it in her old timey Christmas Tree Farm version. Like it's all the same to me.
Yeah.
But those like, those two the string section from Father Figure that I played that short clip, and then that Christmas Tree Farm intro, in my mind, they are the same. It's the same vibe.
It's so, to me, different because, like...
What makes it different to you?
Like, when I hear the beginning of that, like, the... Like, that is, like, very classic Christmas sound. Like, that sounds like the swirling of, like, snowflakes and, like, whatever. If there's some other, like, standard Christmas song that reminds me of, and I can't think of what it is. But, like, all of those sort of, like, production... things that they added into like Christmas songs are from like jazzy sort of like 1950s 60s standards, but like they add like these little things, and part of it is like the ding ding ding, there's like little tings down the swirly doodly. Like if you here, let me play it again. Hold on. Oh, here. Boom. There's like tings.
That part of the
But then there's like a
strings.
French horn. There's like
Yeah, well, ignore the French horn, but listen to this again.
Dreams. You had to get
they're just strings.
But they do like the same thing. They're the same vibe.
Yeah, they're jazzy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just there's something different. I don't know. I don't know.
I think you need to expand your Christmas glasses.
I guess
Your Christmas lenses.
I guess my thought is like, to me, another thing that's like in the back of my brain is like, she mentions the word dick in this song. There's no way it's a Christmas song. So
Well, no, I'm not saying I actually think it's a Christmas
no,
song.
I know. I'm joking.
No, I'm just saying like whenever I hear that part of the bridge, I'm like, ooh, Christmas.
I really, again, we both want her to just like lean into that 10 times more. Like,
Please.
like, could she just make this whole album in that jazz? Like, I need a Lefe. I need a little like, Olivia Dean like treatment of this album, and I'd be stoked. Like, I still love Showgirl, of course, but it is one of those things where like there's samples of it, but I want more. Both of us want more.
Also, give me a full-blown Christmas album. Yeah. I want an old-timey Christmas album.
Yeah.
From Taylor.
Agreed.
Like, please.
Yeah.
I don't know when she would have the time and when it would fit into her, like, release schedule.
Maybe when she's, like, a mother and, like, she's, like, busy, but she's like, I would really like to have a Christmas album that I could play with my family. You know that the Kelsey family does their stuff on Christmas. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw Taylor in there. Like,
I know.
Anyway.
Let's get Jason and Travis on it.
Yeah, they would do it.
And Jordan, what's his name? Jordan. Oh my God. The really good singer that does the music with the Eagles.
Yeah.
Jordan Malata, I think is his name.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whoever
he's
he
so
is.
Good.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to him.
Shout out. Shout out. Okay. Yeah. Favorite lyrics and rating. So here's my favorite lyric.
You'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning.
Partially because I love the way that it ends and it goes to the ba.
Wait, what?
You'll be like, listen to the end of this. Hold on.
You'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning.
Oh, with the key change and everything.
Right, we got our key change and then we get more aggressive. But yeah, it's all the bass line's building underneath it. It's fun to sing.
Yeah. Okay, my favorite lyric is this one.
You made a deal with this devil. Turns out my dick's bigger.
Classic. Classic.
I just think it's like so vicious. And I love the way she flips the song like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she says in the clean version, because my check's bigger.
Right. Which
it is.
It is.
Yeah. It is.
It is.
So I gave this an 8.3. It's so funny because if you would have asked me my rating like the first week of Showgirl, it probably would have been the 9s. But just like in terms of like, it's just like you mentioned earlier, it's not one of the songs that like I'm gonna want to turn on and sing. It just doesn't do that for me. I do like the storytelling. I think that it's fun, but we also know that Taylor, this is a fountain pen song. Like it's not a quill pen. It's not poetry. And even though it's great storytelling, I just feel like, yeah, it's an 8.3 to me.
I gave it an 8.5 because I think the storytelling and the songwriting is technically very, very strong. But yeah, like for me, it's just like, it's not in the top half of the album for me. So it's still amazing. 8.5 is still really good. But yeah, it's just not like a personal favorite to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We both said this song as a recipe is just brown liquor, just straight whiskey. Apparently from the Big Machine Distillery.
Oh God. Yeah. And if I had to use like a basic whiskey cocktail for it to be, I think I would pick the Manhattan because Getaway Car already owns the Old Fashioned.
Yeah.
Also, isn't a Manhattan what Don Draper actually drank?
He drinks mostly just brown liquor. Like he just goes to the liquor cabinet and pours it in. So, but yeah, I'm sure he drinks Manhattans. But yeah.
Okay.
Like, isn't it crazy that back in the day, men's offices used to just have a liquor like cabinet?
I think that's still true.
That's insane. That
Yeah.
is insane. I mean, I work at a public school. So to me, that is
Right.
absolute insanity. Like, what is happening?
No, I mean, and I've heard from Josh, like, because he's currently a state rep for PA. So when he's like at the Capitol, they all have offices there.
Mhm.
And a lot of the reps they like have liquor in their offices.
That's
so, like,
insane.
because like they're there for a few days. They're all staying at like hotels or apartments. And,
What, we can't go to a bar?
I mean, you can. But I mean, sometimes they're hanging out in the office and Josh doesn't really drink like ever. So he's
Yeah.
not partaking. But yeah, people will just like have a
That's
drink.
crazy to me. Like,
Right.
they're like, hey, want to come back to my office and throw a few back? It's like,
Right.
what? This is a workplace, sir.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes they're there late. Sometimes they're in session at like 11 p.m.
Sometimes
You
I'm
know?
at school late. You'll see me kicking back brown liquor. I would be fired
Good
on the
point.
spot.
Good point.
I'm just making fun. I mean, more power to him.
Yeah.
More power to him. I'm just jealous, honestly.
Yeah. But like I said, Josh doesn't do that. So,
Yeah.
you know.
It
he's
is
not
funny
good.
though, like the night, it was just like normal to just like have a 2:00 cocktail, apparently, if you watch
Right.
Mad Men.
Mhm.
And we know that Taylor watched Mad Men because, again, the lavender haze of it all. So maybe
Right.
this whole brown liquor thing stems back to our Don Draper. So
Yeah. Probably.
crazy.
All right. Well, I think that does it. Our next episode is going to be Eldest Daughter.
Not prepared. Not prepared.
Everyone pray for us.
And if everyone's like, I don't get it, like maybe I hope that we can do it justice.
I hope.
I hope.
Yeah.
This eldest daughter is probably her most like not controversial, but like polarizing.
Polarizing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Polarizing track 5. But Sarah and I love it.
It's like the definition of like the girls who get it, get it.
If you get it, you get it. Like if you know, you
If
know.
you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll do it justice because we both love it. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah. But as always, thanks for joining us. And we mentioned at the start of the show, make sure you're giving us a follow on YouTube and follow us on TikTok and Instagram too at Blank Plate Pod.
And you can check out our website at blankplatepodcast.com. Please send us an email at blankplatepod@gmail.com or leave us a voicemail or text us at 717-382-8313 to share all of your Taylor thoughts.
And if you're enchanted by what we're doing here, support us on Patreon, which is linked in our show notes. Or you can go there directly at patreon.com/blankplatepodcast.
And until next time, we had the time of our lives with you.
And you know, it's time to go.
So bye.
Bye.